A man who can truly say with pride this evening, yes, it was me. Please welcome Mr. Orville Shaggy Burrell. That's what persistence looks like.
Boy, I've really lived waits for this award. Amazing. What can I say? I'm not one for awards, to be honest with you. You know, because my grandmother always gave me a saying, you must work for the reward more than the awards. She said, you can't spend the reward. The award collect those. But when I was first told about this, and especially an award that, you know, want to award you for things that I think you should just do in life, period, you know. But when I was told about this, I looked into it and I realized, you know, I'm getting an award from the University of the West Indies. And I didn't have much of a college degree myself. I'm a Sunday school. My thing was a Sunday school was the highest I go. But I can appreciate it. I can appreciate, you know, people going to college and being educated, because I've encountered that on my journey. One of the reasons why I decided to come and accept this was the fact that you guys really do a lot. The Chan family, the UWI Foundation, you guys actually make a difference. Our foundation is Shaggy Make a Difference Foundation, and as a charity, you guys make a difference. And you know, when I look at it just from Roger himself, you guys do what? Is it 200 over 200 scholarships? To me, that is remarkable. And you've been around for 6 years. Incredible to me, and you know, it's incredible. Because you see so many organizations, and you know, they might get a laptop here or there. You know, when you hear numbers like these, it warms your heart. And when boss man come up here, come get a speech a little while, I shake him on and I say, I think about it when I talk a speech tonight. I want to touch on the Shaggy and Friends Foundation for you know, which is, people might look at me as a musician, and I used to go and think about all the great things I would achieve in music. And I've achieved a lot in music. And once I started to do charity work, there was a new passion born. Yeah. I remember robbing my food. They have food for the poor, saying to me that once you start helping the poor, you'll never stop. And nothing could be more true. You know, some people think of music as first, but right now, as is, you know, I get a quick story. I was driving on, I think it was Eastwood Park Road in Jamaica, and a man is on a bicycle riding me down. I have a bicycle with a basket with callaloo. I ride it down. So I want this brother ride me down. So I keep going faster and faster to each stoplight. But as fast as I go, a stoplight hold me again and stop. And like, so at this point, I decided I'm going to stop and pull over. And the gentleman pulled right up to me and sweating. And so why not moving on home? I said, what? So I think he might come beg me, when I'm a son then. He comes up to me and he pushes his hand to the window and says, I've always wanted to meet you. I just want to shake your hand. He said, I had a daughter, and my daughter was at the Boston Hospital, and she was strapped to one of those machines that you bought. And I stayed there for months upon months, and finally she came out, and she's well now and everything, and it was just tears, and kind of moved me. You know, I said, yeah, welcome and whatnot, and I started to think at that point, there's no award or red carpet or gold records or platinum records that can give you the feeling that that just happened. Gets a little emotional, but I'd like to recognize some individuals who helped me. When we started Shaggy and Friends, you know, I met a little girl that had a bullet stuck in her head, and I went to meet her, and I, you know, realized that I just felt helpless at that point because she was 8 years old with a bullet in her head, and her father is just, and she's hooked up to some machine that we did, and we had done. At that point, I said, I'm going to do a concert, and I didn't have the slightest idea what or how to do a concert. I've played them, I never put them on. Somebody said, Sharon Burke, and I spoke to Sharon Burke, who's here tonight. And I remember going home to my wife, Rebecca, and tell her that I want to do a concert to help Bustamante Hospital, which I know I'll get her support because she's way more of a humanitarian than I am, ever. And I didn't know anything about it, and somebody says, well, you know, we have to set up a foundation. I said, oh, foundation, I just want to make some money and get it. I said, no, you have to have a foundation. And that's where it got a little tricky, and you know, spoke to William of Food, who put us on to people from Food to the Poor and guided us. And every single planning of this event is so difficult and big. And my wife, Rebecca, as much as you hear me as Shaggy and I'm just a face, she's actually the machine that gets it going. I like how to stand up a little bit. You can't stand up when people say it to you.
Yeah.
And we've raised quite a lot of money. You know, I think it's something new, a little bit over 2 million or something like that. I don't know. Bruce would know it's in his bank. Bruce is the guy that has guided us financially through it and has been a major sponsor from day one, Scotiabank, among others. I never had the opportunity of meeting Mr. Chan, but everyone that I spoke to so far told me just how warm and giving this person was. You know, it's remarkable, and I can see that he has left quite a legacy, and I'm sure I know you guys will carry it on further. Without me holding up any more in the time, I'd just like to say thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. To the University of the West Indies, and to all the other recipients tonight, God bless you know. And well, my man said, wow, good no?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Orville Shaggy Burrell. Well-deserved award, and so with that final Luminary award, we've pretty much come to the end of the...
Michael, Shaggy, I'd like you to stay up here for a sec. Last year, some of you were here, where Tessan Chin spontaneously sang a few songs, and we raised a lot more money. And we talked about 200 scholarships, and Shaggy said that was fantastic. And I thought before the night ends, we'd like to add another 25 scholarships to that. So here's the idea. Now, haven't yet asked Shaggy whether he will sing, but we do know that Tessan had the voice, but the voice. My wife was so excited she got a picture last night. She downloaded every video overnight. It was pretty exciting. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to look for charitable donations, and we would like to top what we raised last year. We're going to start at an amount of people who might be willing to give $5,000 and a charitable receipt to hear Shaggy sing. We will then drop to those who would like $1,000. We will then go to 500 and 100. We hope most everybody would want this to happen because it's not going to happen again, ever, at least here. So, are you okay with this?
I'm a little terrified because if nobody bids, why?
We have a problem. Me too, I won't be invited back either. So, could I get the lights? We've got some volunteers out there. Is there anybody in the room who is willing to donate $5,000 to hear Shaggy sing? Can we get a hand? We've got one down there. Terrific. Look at that. You can get it for free and you're paying $100.
Did I see Rebecca's hand just go?
Yes, you did. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've just raised $33,000. Let's hear it. And let's thank Shaggy for making us happy. Eh?